Moi Sumi and hello Eurovision fans, it's William calling from Wiwibloggs, and Finland has chosen Windows95man will sing No Rules at Eurovision 2024 after winning the Finnish national selection Uuden Musiikin Kilpailu Daban.
Hey you guys, hey William.
Should we watch the live performance and react?
Let's do this!
Yes, if you watch UMK, you will know that they won the televote by a huge margin. They came last with the juries, but owing to the 75-25% split in the voting system, they came out on top, hitting play.
Wow.
An egg made of
What
denim.
is this? Is this like an egg? No rules.
Oh.
That's right.
He's giving birth. The egg is hatching. Nude briefs, giving the impression of schlong on the horizon.
He is flashing.
Slay!
Slay.
I see Matt Lucas, Little Britain. Henri can sing. He can sing. Time traveling. We are in the 80s.
The melody here is really strong. It's got a really strong hook.
We are seeing booty tooch.
Is this nudity?
Tyra Banks would say tooch of the booty.
You can't have promo Microsoft graphics.
Giving me aerobics. Jazzercise.
And then you can't have nudity either. But I think it's a simulated nudity.
The illusion of nudity is a bit much for me.
This is going through to the grand final. Let's just put
it's
it
well
out there.
choreographed in terms of movement. They're using the runway. The crimp tear is something else.
Smash the rule book.
Oh! This singer, Henri, can sing.
Clearly there was a lot of auto-tune on the studio track.
He's got good control. He's been breathing.
Yeah, because he can't replicate that live. But the live version is still good.
The lowering of the shorts is sending people into hysterics. That is a moment.
The narrative communicated through staging is otherworldly at this point. It's just bonkers bananas.
I'm getting Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. Zip in the trousers. Shooting sparks from his crotch. That's a moment. This is the viral moment.
Too much.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
That falsetto is...
No rules.
Somebody is squeezing something we cannot discuss on a family-friendly channel. Listen, boo. No Rules has suspended the rulebook. This is a lot of fun. These two are so happy to be in Malmö. It's on the... You know when people just bring the energy, the party spirit, the fun, you know, it's like the joie de vivre, you know, like the playfulness, the gimmickry. And all the things that people hate about Eurovision, they've put it in the blender and they've served it in their own style. They will have to be judged by Eurovision rules because Eurovision says you cannot do any kind of product placement. There's a lot of product placement here, although you will have to go to the vintage store to pull out Windows 95. Who's using it these days? Apple me one more time, honey! So yeah, that's one thing. And then secondly, the nudity or the simulated nudity, that may need some adjustment as well. Again, Eurovision is a family-friendly show. Conchita rocked the boat in 2014. But actually, what Conchita did was putting something extra, right? a beard, but this is taking something off. This is Coco Chanel style from the garbage truck. This is something else. This is acid personified. Wow.
Wow. Wow. That is a lot to take in, and I've already seen it before. So this opens with a denim egg hatching and giving life to Windows95man. Those jeans appear to be acid washed, and I think that they were sniffing some acid when they did this, because this is kooky, crazy, out there. It does not follow the rules. There are no rules. Well, there are rules for talent, taste, etc., but they're saying we don't care. We're doing it our way. So you have to respect them. This is literally, no, this is like a parody of a Eurovision song that Will Ferrell would put in the Eurovision movie. But guess what? Double Trouble is one of the most played songs on my Spotify. This is interesting. I'm like head and heart. A part of me thinks this is absolutely terrible. Like, I think this is, a part of me is like, this is trash. But then another part of me is like, that's why it's so good. The audience very clearly responded to this. You can feel the energy from Nokia Arena through the screen. Through my little phone, I can feel the reverberations. This had the best show on the night. Obviously, Sarah Sipala was my favorite song, and like that's how I would have voted, similar to how the jury voted. But Windows95man and the singer Henri, they won fair and square. In the 75-25% split, they won. So they are the rightful winners in that respect. So well done. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around this. Like, some people might say songs like this give Eurovision a bad reputation. Others will point out that songs like this are why some people watch Eurovision. So potato, potato. In the end, what I like about this is the joy and the happiness. The singer and Windows95man and Henri are having fun. And I think that fun shines through in the performance. And so like, even if musically I think this is atrocious, even if I think this is one of the worst songs in the competition, I smile, and I'm more likely to vote for something that makes me smile than I am for something that follows a formula and is powerful, right? So I don't know how this could go. This is very interesting.
Finland UMK was very strong, so no matter who would have been picked, there would have been an opinion on, oh yeah, my favorite didn't go through, or this shouldn't have gone through. I think that actually of the 7 entries at UMK, 5 were comfortably in the running for a Eurovision grand final result. So it's take your pick. And this was actually one of my picks. I liked it then. And I love the staging and the madness of it now. Is it musicality at its peak? Absolutely not. But it's very memorable. It's fun. And the refrain, certainly the pre-chorus leading into the chorus and the bridge, it's really good vocals, actually. The studio vocals, I must admit, is more fitting. But the live vocal, yeah, it's got, my man's got depth. But at one point, he was being squeezed and pulled and that tonal shift. Yeah, I'm here for it.
When I was doing my live reaction, I brought up viral moments twice, because in this day and age, having a viral moment, a dance move, something the viewer can latch onto or connect with in the recap is very important. And they certainly have that with the sparks shooting all over the place. Hips on fire, hips don't lie, the hips release sparks. You know what? You see 2 hoses when he's spinning, you think he could be pee-peeing. He is pee-peeing sparks. There's just something, people are gonna see this how they wanna see it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and that's why it's so fun. Like, you know, a part of me is like, Windows 95 operation has failed, reboot computer. Another part of me is like, dang, I miss those days of Windows 95 on my gateway computer desktop, which was like the size of this room. Oh, the nostalgia. You know, they've got something. They've got some kind of charisma. And even if you don't like the song, that's hard to deny. I want to read the most voted for comments on the Wiwibloggs website. This means these are the comments that the most people agreed with openly. First up is Jack. Finland is about to get the lesson that we try to copy a style of entries that worked once. It's not going to end up well. This won't do even near as well as Garia. Tino replies, the worst here is that it absolutely doesn't copy Cha-Cha-Cha. Last year it worked because despite being funny, it was first quality. It was entertaining, but it meant something. Here it's just a joke. Nothing good in this song. It's just pure fun. I guess it's enough for some to like. What bothers me is that this kind of song gives a very bad name to the contest. Grift writes, damn, they really chose the worst entry among the 7. And Euro Potato, love that name, writes, I'm very disappointed in Finland for sending something like this. Since 2018, I thought Eurovision was changing its direction and countries were taking the competition seriously, and it was going there until the last 2 years. It seems it's going into the dark ages of the 2000s again. Finland were one of the last countries I thought would contribute and fuel this direction sending this. I really think we will never get the public opinion on Eurovision to sway, to not say Eurovision is so camp, so crazy. Look, I don't mind having crazy camp entries. I think it's part of the mix. I think for me, and again, I need to separate myself from a typical Eurovision viewer on the night. Knowing that Sarah Sipula was here, and Sarah Sipula had an incredible, modern, contemporary, chic, sophisticated, sleek ballad, that's why it hurts to me. However, most people who watch Eurovision won't have heard that. And so you have to approach this neutral, right? And like, the people wanted this. You hear that. There's the passion. It's funny. If you see this for the first time, you'll be like, whoa! This is maybe the first Eurovision movie song we've had since the Eurovision movie. Because, there have been some silly songs, but this is the first one that feels like such a parody of a Eurovision song. And I think they are in on the joke. It's deliberate. Not my cup of tea. However, you could see this doing very well with the televote. I'm going to find a positive comment. I am going to find a positive comment on this page. Here we go, Paul. It puts a smile on my face. They're living their best lives up there, and we all know the jury will kill them. But who cares? Jamie writes, ha, this is why I love Finland. They just don't care, LOL. To which Bandito replies, yes, they make their own mistakes. At least this has decent 90s background, and the singer is okay with the high notes. And Marsan writes, yuck, I expected some crazy 90s style electro banger, and I got some weird parody of it. Finland completely failed at trying to bring that beautiful period back. I do like the Windows 95 clothes, though. Hey, fashion statement, honey!
Cha-Cha-Cha last year, was good, it was excellent, but it was by no means my favorite. I think my favorite was Alexandra, and that her song was essentially a masterpiece. But Mr. Cha-Cha-Cha went on and got the runner-up position, right? He came second at Eurovision. And I can see this replicating in that vein. Certainly, grand final result is guaranteed. And at this point, possibly top 10. Could even do better. At some point, Windows 95 has got to upgrade. We got to go Windows 99. We got to go, what was after that? XP? What is it now? I don't even know. I'm not Windows. Edge? I don't know. But this will only elevate. And this has that viral sensibility. And it also has that TikTok meme kind of feels about it. And Windows 95man, he does shout outs to the greats. He did the whole thing on Darude. It was how I got to know about him, and it was how I fell in love with him. And I'm all about him. UMK, you have done well. Finland, you have done well. Bring the party on. I am ready to travel on that road to Helsinki. This is a lot of fun. Your producers would love this, because this is what you need to kind of break up ballad after ballad after ballad, doing a gear shift to more up-tempo songs. You can also put this at the furthest end of up-tempo songs before the voting starts. Like getting people in the mood for what would be a very exciting Eurovision. United by music, but I'm saying open up.
So the question people keep asking is, will this qualify? Well, look, there's no jury in the semifinal, no jury. So I think that helps a song like this. Let's see who else is in semifinal 1. In the first half, we have Croatia, Cyprus, Ireland, Lithuania, Poland, Serbia, and Ukraine. And in the second half, we have Australia, Azerbaijan, Finland, Iceland, Luxembourg, Moldova, Portugal, and Slovenia. And also voting here are Sweden, which should help Finland, the United Kingdom, and Germany. On paper anyway, this definitely looks like the tougher semi-final. But with a song like this, I feel like it's gonna stand out regardless, because ain't nobody else gonna have a man in tiny little booty shorts spinning around with sparks flying out of his crotch or his hips or his booty. Yeah, sure, it's in the tougher semifinal, but like, a song like this, it sinks or swims. I don't feel like this is a borderline qualifier. I feel like this could storm the televote and get through. You know what? I'm going to put it through. Not my cup of tea, but I can be objective about this. I think people could really get behind this. And if we learned anything last year, it's that the YLE team, Ula, they know how to upgrade for Eurovision. So they can upgrade that denim egg. Maybe it'll be corduroy. Who the hell knows? I just know there'll be some kind of upgrade. Yeah, I'm sad for our girl Sarah Sipula. However, I respect Windows 95. I think this clearly struck a nerve with people. Not struck a nerve. Touched a chord. Struck a chord with people. So yeah, I wish them all the best.
I like this, and I'm very, very confident about it. Talking about mood boards, this would do very well on Pinterest. I just want to see how people have their own sort of interpretations and their own shades of Windows 95 man. What are people doing? What is UMK saying? What is Windows 95? How about this? A mood board with upgraded versions and your versions of Windows 95 man. Yeah? No rules. What does no rules actually mean to you? It says, tear up the voting results. Just pick up the phone, dial, and douze point. Don't think about it. Pick up, dial, and douze point. Pick up, dial, and douze point. Could that be the next single for Windows 95 man? Wouldn't it be interesting if he actually puts out a song called Pick Up, Dial, and douze point? Too long for a hashtag, but maybe we're onto something here.
All right, well, that's what we think. What do you think? Is Windows 95 man headed to the final? And when it gets there, will the jury tank them? Let us know here on Wiwibloggs.
I love you guys. Follow Wiwibloggs on Pinterest, and we will see you later.
And we'll see you later.
Bye!
Bye.